Hey, welcome back to Love, Sex, and Money. This is Christine Regan Lake. Good to be here and good to have you here. Um, just as a reminder, if you haven't subscribed to my channel and you like my videos, I would love if you would do so. And don't forget to hit the bell button so you get notified when I upload new content because I'm doing that all the time. Okay, so what are we going to talk about today? So today I want to talk to you about what makes a millionaire or billionaire mindset, right? And so you take the millionaire mindset and it's kind of like on steroids. That's what will get you to like the billionaire status, right? But there are some like fundamentals, right? And so I've always been fascinated by successful people. I've read countless biographies of billionaires, studied the ways that they've lived their life, kind of the values they infused into their businesses and things like that. And so I wanted to kind of share with you some of the like essential things that really differentiates true leaders from those who have an inability to lead. So you don't achieve millionaire billionaire status without having the ability to focus, right? So I was watching the movie the other day, The Edge, with Alec Baldwin and Anthony Hopkins. And I hadn't seen it in so long, and I forgot how much I totally loved this movie. And I was watching it, I was like, I'm like, why is it that I love this movie so much? What is it about? And then all of a sudden I was like, oh, of course. I was like, because Anthony Hopkins, who plays a billionaire in the movie, was flawless. And he really, in the entire film, the script writers were able to capture really the essence of leadership. And so it was like, and it was such a stark contrast to Alec Baldwin and the other gentleman that, got into the airplane accident with them, right? So, they basically, if you don't know the storyline, Anthony Hopkins is a billionaire. They're up in Alaska. They're doing a photo shoot for his wife, who is a model, and they're there for his birthday. And they decide to go up and get some very special footage up north. And then the plane is hit by a flock of geese. And Anthony Hopkins, Alec Baldwin, another character, and then the pilot of the plane crashes. Pilot dies. Anthony Hopkins, Alec Baldwin, and then the other character, I can't remember his name, survive, right? So they survive, they get out of the water. Anthony Hopkins actually saves one of the guys' lives. They get onto the water, and immediately Alec Baldwin and the other character are flipping out. They are totally panicking, and they have zero control of their emotions whatsoever. And Anthony Hopkins is the calm, cool head, right? So you think about that. Someone is a billionaire, someone who has built a massive business enterprise. You don't build something of that magnitude if you don't have the ability to focus on what is most essential and the ability to stay calm, cool, and collected when the shit hits the fan. So all throughout this film, Anthony Hopkins is just the epitome of leadership. He's well-read, he's intelligent. They kind of show you the prelude to that of he was flying, as they were flying in. He's reading a book that his secretary had given him about like living in the wild or surviving in the wild or whatever. And he's literally reading it as he's on the plane there, and when he's in the cabin and stuff like that before they leave. And so it's just basically they're trying to foreshadow for you the fact that this is a gentleman who is constantly learning and growing and absorbing new data, right? So there's a very common phrase, leaders are readers, which means they always are constantly upgrading their knowledge and expanding their knowledge and deepening their knowledge on different topics and things like that. So I found it really inspiring, and I would encourage anybody who loves a good film to go watch The Edge, because I thought it was excellent, and see all the different leadership lessons that are in that film. Another one is that shows you how much he knows about knowledge is he learns how to like make his own compass. He's how do you start fire from ice, like just a lot of these little antidotes all sprinkled out throughout the movie. But he also, in various times throughout the film, he shows you, I don't want to ruin the ending for you, but he shows you the level of integrity that this man is, in terms of even when in the face of deception, deceit, betrayal, things like that, he still maintains his character, and he never, ever, ever drops his character, his level of character, his integrity, his commitment to doing what is right, his commitment to, seeing it through. He was very clear, when they get out of the, they got into a fight at one point, and he's like, what do you want to do? Do you want to give up? He's like, I'm not giving up. I'm not dying. And so that is his, and so what he chooses at every next moment is, what is the most essential thing I need to do to survive this moment, survive this bear attack, survive this cold, whatever it is. And so, that ability, you don't become a millionaire and you don't become a billionaire without having the ability to massively focus on the most essential things, the ability to have total and complete command of your emotional state, even when the shit is hitting the fan. Those are the types of like backbone, strength of character, leadership skills that are absolutely essential if you're going to build a multi-million-dollar or multi-billion-dollar endeavor, right? So I want to ask you, like, if you were to assess yourself, where's your ability to take command of your emotional state when the shit is hitting the fan? What level of focus do you have to be able to focus in on what is most essential, focusing on what is the income generating activities that are most essential for your business? What is your ability to focus in on knowing the things that are your weaknesses that are costing you the most in your business, to be able to identify where you need to talent gap fill for the things that you're not good at? Being able to accurately assess a situation, accurately assess all of the risks, and coming up with creative solutions quickly are some of the most essential attributes needed to having a millionaire or billionaire mindset. So if you like movies, like I said, I would encourage you to watch that movie. I think there's a ton of leadership lessons in The Edge with Anthony Hopkins and Alec Baldwin. It's a great film. I think you would like it. And I absolutely think that, assessing yourself in terms of your own leadership style and your leadership skills is absolutely essential. You cannot become an empowered, enlightened leader, next level leader, if you don't accurately assess who you are, where your weaknesses are, and where you have to kind of fill in the talent gaps of what you're missing and what your organization or business needs to go to the next level. So I hope you found value in that. If you're interested in learning more about your own money mindset, I do have a money assessment test. It's a free test you can take. Just go to masteringmymoneymindset.com and you can take the free assessment test there, and it'll just give you a little insight, a little taste to understand what your own money beliefs are, where you may have some self-sabotaging beliefs, where you may have some negative patterns, where you may have some, just unproductive self-sabotaging beliefs. So go take that test. Would love to hear what the results are for you. If you want to share them with me, that would be great. And if you're not aware, I do have a link in the description box for my fundraising page for Operation Underground Railroad. I'm an abolitionist committed to raising over $1 million for Operation Underground Railroad to rescue children from human trafficking. There are over 2 million children currently today in human trafficking, enslaved in human trafficking, and they need our love and leadership to rescue them. So have a beautiful day, and I hope you found value. Take care. Bye.